about that, and it come to term now. The term now in today's society is my baby's daddy. But why is that? That's your baby's father that's taking care of this child and rearing him. You see, so that means the baby's daddy, but the baby's daddy ain't nowhere to be found. So we paint the picture, we make the relationships complicated because it's the man's fault because he has not been taught by another man.
That's right.
You see, that's what MSS is based on. We have to learn how to be taught. You know, manhood has to be bestowed upon. If man has not been bestowed upon another young man, just like in the Jewish faith, they have a bar mitzvah at the age 13, they are taught and trained.
That's right.
We are not taught and trained.
No.
So that's why we have a problem in our society the way we do, because everybody wants to have free reign and sex and all this and all this. And that's why we have the problems that we have.
That's right.
It makes it more complicated. That's why when women say today, well, I just want to be by myself. I don't need no man. We created that problem. The man created that. You know what I'm saying? So you as a man out there, you created this problem. It may not fall with you, but your father and his father, and that all goes all the way back to the beginning.
Cycle.
It's a cycle. That's generational curse. It keeps going back until you break the cycle and say, I'm going to stop it here, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to be committed to my wife, and I'm going to treat her and respect her. Then the cycle will be broken in your family. So when your child be born, then you will teach him, and then he will carry on the legacy of that family and there on out.
That's right.
That's where it starts at.
That's right.
Good God, who's out? Let's go down to what women want. What men want. Let me read it. I'll let you read women, because this is good. First of all, what do men want? Humans have established secondary sexual characteristics such as breasts as signs, and men's attraction to them is obvious. We are attracted to big breasts.
That's right.
That's when we see cleavage. That's the first thing our eyes go right to it.
That's right.
You know, the women say, "Why are you looking at her? Why can't you look at my face?"
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to understand. Yes, God made the anatomy for a reason. Yes, to attract opposite sex, because he made us for a reason. Yeah. We are made to procreate. That's the reason for that. But the purpose of it is not, you're not supposed to dwell on a woman's looks. You got to dwell on something more. We're going to get into this when Brother Dwight reads next what women want. And we're going to see the difference here. We already know what men want. He wants the sex. Signs of being good at childbearing as well. Cross-cultural studies have supported the importance of waist hip ratio, and I'm gonna tell you, men love hips. Good God, I ain't gonna lie now. The first thing we see when a woman passes, what we do? We turn. It's a natural instinct for us as men to look back and check it out.
That's right.
Because we are moved by what we see.
That's right.
And that's what draws us in. So that's why that's why sex is so prominent in a man's life, because he's a pursuer. He's a conqueror. He wants to conquer every woman out there that he sees without making a commitment.
Without making a commitment.
There it is. So if I get that girl, I got to, man, I had 20 girls, man. I had 30 girls last week.
Conquer.
Yeah.
For uncommitment.
For uncommitment. Good God from Zion. Woo! Man, okay. So go down. Let's see what women want, Brother Dwight, because this way it's going to hit home. Brothers, listen to this. Men, listen to this very carefully.
What do women want? Commitment from someone who will be a good caregiver.
There you go. A good caregiver.
That's right.
Not just planting your seed in her womb. All right. Anybody can get an erection and shoot a nut or a sperm into a woman's vagina and get her pregnant. All right. That's not the essence. The essence is being a good caregiver. All right. That's what the scripture says, that we have to be stewards, good stewards over what God gives us.
That's right.
God gives us a woman, so we need to be a good steward over that woman.
That's right.
Love that woman, cherish her, honor her.
That's right.
Give her what she needs. Give her the emotional support that she needs, which Adam did not give Eve, because we wouldn't be in the position that we're in today if Adam would have gave Eve what she needed.
That's right.
Good God, now that you point, where you get that thing early, boy? It'll bust my soul. Ooh, my God.
Therefore, it is no surprise that surveys have found that top characteristics women say they desire are kindness, intelligence, and self-confidence. And other desired characteristics includes accomplishment, reputation, health, vigor, reliability, and sense of humor.
It don't say nothing there about good looks.
That's right.
About you gotta be a dime piece or whatever they say. I don't know.
Right.
You know, it don't say nothing about that. It talks about characteristics that a woman is looking for in a man.
That's right.
Intelligence, kindness. That's why is she saying that? It's because she wants you to be able to have an emotional connection with her.
She know that you'll be able to handle her.
There you go. Because
Right way.
if you're able to get in contact with her emotional needs, and if you can satisfy her emotional needs, man, you got that woman. You got her. Because she's going to do everything she can to satisfy and please you.
That's right.
But if you only think about yourself and only think about sex and getting your rocks off when you come home at night, brother, you gonna be going many days going into that shower, taking you a cold shower.
That's right.
Many days. High and dry, as they used to say when I was growing up.
The desire to prove accomplishments and reputations pushes men to create many social groups
Yes.
with their own
Hierarchies.
that men can try to get on top of.
Mhm.
All of these traits are associated with men who will have the ability and inclination to make good caregivers.
Yes.
Note that physical handsomeness is not on the list.
There it is.
Women appreciate it but rate it more lowly,
Yes.
except when looking for extra material factors.
Or extramarital affairs. Having an affair. So that tells you if they really want a commitment, that's not gonna be the first thing they're gonna go for, because they know that man that looks all good, looks good, or he's what do the women call women, men that look good? He look hot. They know they ain't gonna get no commitment out of him.
That's right.
Because they know every other woman, he's gonna be looking at every other woman to get sex from them just like he's trying to get it from her.
That's right.
So she's going to bypass that to the man that's dedicated, that's sensitive, that's intelligent, that's striving to do something. She gonna bypass the handsome guy and then go for the one that's committed to what he's trying to achieve. And if he can take care of himself and do these things,
That's right.
that'll be a good caregiver for me and my future children.
That's right.
That's what she's looking for. Good God, Brother Dwight, this is something good.
We each would like to wind up with the best mate, or
Yes.
wind up with the best mate, but we can't all wind up with the best.
That's right. That's
Therefore, each person tries to wind up the best person they can,
Mhm.
and the intent which we're willing to compromise to get a person.
Yes.
Compromise to get a person depends
right. Yes.
on the person in question.
Yes. Yes.
What does this mean? Well, recall that men are aiming for sex
Mhm,
and are willing to provide commitment to
Yes.
get it.
Mm-hmm.
Women are aiming for commitment and
Yeah.
are willing to provide sex
to
to
get
get
it.
it.
That's right.
The $1 million question as a couple engaged
Mm-hmm.
is who budgets first.
Yes. That's right. That's
in
right.
general, the higher status,
Mhm.
the other, the more willing we are to compromise.
Yes.
So the same man who may be willing to claim undenying devotion for a chance at a gorgeous woman,
Mhm.
may be willing to sleep with an unattractive one,
Yes.
but won't
Yes.
commit to her.
Woman commit. There you go.
And a woman who may be willing to have sex with a high status man
Mhm,
in hope of commitment
Mhm.
may be only willing to have sex with a lower status man
Yes.
after commitment is established.
That's exactly right. Plain and simple. It just tells you. So we both male and female play both the roles
That's right.
on both sides. So if the man is not willing to commit, he'll be willing to sleep with anything.
That's
He
right.
will. As long as it's warm and it's hot
That's
and
right.
wet, he gonna go for it.
That's right.
Believe me.
That's right.
He gonna get it.
That's right.
Now, some men say, well, she ugly. But I'm telling you, when you get behind closed doors, they ain't gonna even matter.
You don't know.
You ain't gonna know.
That's right.
right?
That's right.
So let's be for real out there, all right? We gonna be for real with you, all right? All right. And the women are the same thing. They may step down and they just want to get the sex. They may go to the high profile guy, but she probably gonna get. She knows she's not going to get no commitment out of it, but she may be able to get some money out of that. She may get some clothes, some other things, because she's selling herself to get something that she wants, but she knows she's not gonna get no commitment.
That's right.
So when she gets ready to go for the commitment, she's gonna lower herself down. Not so much. You're not so much lowering your standards, but you know that you're not going to get it from the guy that looks the hot man. You're going to go maybe to the next man now that's really committed and doing something, and that's the one that you were looking for because you want a good caregiver.
It's like that broadcast we did before, the alpha male versus
Yes.
gentleman.
Yes.
Or their difference. And it's
Yes.
like all the women would shoot for
Yes.
the
Alpha male.
alpha male
Yes.
because of his status.
There you go. There you
But
go.
settle for the gentleman for the commitment.
There you go. There it is. There it is. Absolutely right. All right, let's go down to cheating. I'm going to start this off. Why do men cheat? Why do women cheat? All right, now we talk about relationships. Why are they so complicated? We make them complicated. We as men do because we're looking at sex. Women want commitment. There it is. There's the two problems right there. That's why it gets complicated. And we make it worse as men. All right, let's look at this. It is clear from the basic male agenda why men would cheat. Men cheat because more sexual, listen to what I'm saying here, more sexual encounters mean more chances to have babies. Now, a man feels that if he can produce a baby, he did something. I got 6 kids. Yeah, well, how many kids have you really nurtured and really fathered and teach them the principle of being a child? Not one of them, probably. Not one of them. You plant your seed, but you move on because you weren't committed to that woman, but you said, I got 6 kids. Yeah, and?
Love the glamour, but not the responsibility.
Not the response. Powerful, Brother Dwight. I like. Say that again.
Love the glamour of it, but not the responsibility.
Not the responsibility. So you have did nothing. And then that woman was, on the other part, was looking for the commitment,
Wow.
but she fell into the trap when you said that you loved her,
Wow.
but in actuality, you didn't love her. All you just loved was the sex.
It go back to 1 Corinthians, though.
Doe.
I'm gonna speak
That's right.
in tongues
Yes,
of man
yeah.
and of angels.
And angels.
And if I have not loved, I am a sounding bass.
That's
in a
right.
tinkling chamber.
That's right.
What he's
That's
saying
right.
is love is a commitment.
It's a commitment, sir. That's right.
and
Absolutely.
so you may be saying this and that
Yes.
and all stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
but
That's
you
right.
don't have no commitment.
You have no commitment. That's
Right.
powerful, Brother Dwight. I like how you put that. All right, but women don't want their men to cheat for fear. Here comes the problem, and here comes the situation that we create and make these women feel this way, men. But women don't want their men to cheat for the fear that he'll wind up attached to someone else and leave. Because why do they fear that? Because a woman is emotionally connected. She has invested her emotions into that relationship. So that's why women are so hurt when a man leaves her, because she has invested so much of her time and her personality into that man. She feels betrayed because you didn't give the same thing that she gave.
That's right.
And we wonder why. Why is she crying? She wasn't doing it. Well, you wasn't doing your job because she's already did what she said. Well, all what she was created to do was to come to you and to love you, but you didn't want that. All you wanted was the sex. She said, "Well, she should have known." No, you as the man,
right.
if you didn't want to give her the commitment, don't bother her. Leave her alone and go your own way.
That's right.
Plain and simple. I'm just going ahead, just give it to you like it is. All right. Then it says, and men who are properly bonded will resist cheating because that is a part of what it means to be bonded. Yeah. There it goes back again.
Yeah.
We got to be bonded. That's what we read, and I think in 2 weeks ago we talked about the scripture that man should leave his mother and father
And cleave to his wife.
and cleave to the wife, and they shall no longer be two,
But be one.
they shall become one. That means bonded. That means commitment. That means you are attached, and that you should feel what that woman feels, and the woman should feel as you feel, because now you are one together. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but you have to be, you got to learn by reading, getting tapes. Listen to our broadcasts, because I've been through this. I've been doing this for 30 years, but I had to learn the hard way about women, all right? I had to learn because I didn't understand. I did not have a father to teach me. And I know, Brother Dwight, your father wasn't around. All this stuff to me is new. It was new up to about maybe 10, 12, 13 years ago. I had to start learning. I had to start reading. Oh, that's why this happened. I didn't know.
Yeah. That's right.
I didn't know this stuff, and I'm saying, man, and we come into this world, and we say, well, men supposed to play sports. We talk about this in our program. Right. We supposed to play sports. We supposed to be strong. All these things that society said we supposed to do, but why?
We always hear what you're supposed to.
Yeah, but we never hear what God says you're supposed to do.
Right.
What is a real man?
That's right.
We are never taught what a real man. A real man doesn't cry. No, that has nothing to do with it. What does God say? And that's the problem. That's why we have so many complicated relationships in this world, is because men do not know their place as being quote unquote a man.
That's right.
We just think because we get 18 and we stop shooting pee water and we start shooting sperm.
That's right.
And we get an erection.
That's right.
And we can make a woman whine and moan and we having sex with her that we a man. Well, call my name. What's my name?
That's right.
You know, come on, let's be real about it. You know, spanking her body. What's my name? Who your daddy?
That's right.
Come on now.
That's right.
You know, cause see that makes a man's ego go up when she call your name.
You go up.
It goes up.
That's right.
We like that. But see, we don't understand just because that's a physical thing, you have not got in contact with her emotional
That's right.
being as a woman. So, good, man.
We move with our pride.
Whoo, my God, this is something, this is powerful. So men are not universally cheat, but he will at least feel temptation. And that's true because we are moved by what we see. But if we are in a bonding with that woman, and she feels what I feel, and we feel what you feel, we won't have that temptation. I'm not going to say we're not going to look.
That's right.
Because you're going to look because that's your nature to look because that's how you are. You are moved by what you see. Women are moved by what they what?
Here.
What they hear.
Right.
So there's a difference there, all right? So, but I'm saying if there's an emotional connection there, you won't have the temptation to go outside because that woman is giving you everything that you need and you're giving that woman everything that she needs in
That's
return.
right.
Praise be to
That's
God.
right.
Brother Dwight, read the second one. Good God, man, this thing is good.
From the basic female agenda, cheating is not immediately obvious.
That's right.
After all, it is not a good way to get commitment.
That's right. That's right.
But a woman who has a guy doesn't need commitment from anyone else.
Why is that? Have you noticed that a woman, she can be going through a bad relationship, but she'll try, for her being a nurturer, she's going to try to make that situation better.
That's right.
Because she's committed. See,
That's
automatically, when a woman gets in a relationship with a man and she sees, oh man, that's a good guy, he's hard working, I'm gonna do what I can to make this good, this be a good guy, man. She'll be committed. But that man, he gonna say, well, he's still open. He gonna still leave the door open. Well, if this don't work, I still got this on the side.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But a woman don't do that.
No.
She ain't gonna do
That's
that.
good. That's good. That's good.
Go ahead, brother.
She has her caregiver.
That's right.
Now she wants good genetic material for the baby.
There you go.
Cheating offers her two advantages.
All right.
The first is diversity of genetic material.
Uh-huh.
You never know what combination of genes will work out best, and
Experimentation.
experimentation has value.
Uh-huh.
The second is that she can get superior genetic materials than the guy she can get to commit.
That's right.
Of course, the downside is that if she gets discovered,
Yes.
she may find herself out of a caregiver.
That's right. Because see, that's the problem. See, with a woman, she wants that genetic material. She wants a good man, and when she chooses that good man, she sizes that man up. When she sees a man, the man may speak to her and speak to her in a way that's respectful to her. She gets drawn to that. You see, and we're gonna talk about this next week
That's
about
right.
how we as men, we got to learn how to compliment a woman. It's not all about a woman's looks. Yes, a woman wants to know that you are observing her and that she looks nice, but she don't want to hear that because that's what all men are looking at.
That's right.
You got to look deeper than what's on the outside. You got to look on the inside and see certain things that's going to attract her in. So what happens is, as what you were saying here, is that if she plays it, if she plays it the wrong way, then it's not going to benefit in the long run. Then she ain't going to have no caregiver.
That's right.
See, so it works on both ends. Women, you got to learn how to choose the right man by your discernment, or not by how he looks, but look at his character. Look at how if he's a man of his word. Is he committed? Is he intelligent? Is he somebody that you can get good genes and your children can benefit from those things? All right? Those are things that you're going to look for. All right? And men the same way. Look at that woman. Don't look for her as the body. I'm not saying the body's not important. Yes, it's important, but don't look always at the beauty. She don't have to be a dime bag. She could be a 7 or 8 or 5 or 6 and be a better one than a one that is a 10.
It is a 10.
So you got to make the choice.
That's how it typically goes.
That's how it typically goes. That's right. That's right. You know, it was a song back in the 60s and 70s. The song said, "Never make a pretty woman your wife, because you're gonna have a hard time.
Wow.
Because everybody gonna be after her, because she knows she look good.
Yeah.
And if she knows she look good, then you ain't got a chance because she's not worried about the commitment there because she know, well, I'll drop you, I'll get somebody else.
That's right.
You see? Now she's playing the game too. Now you see what I'm saying? So it can go both ways.
That's right.
All right. All right. We ain't got to go no more on that. Let's go over to why do relationships between men and women get complicated. Let's run through these, brother White. Go to the first couple of those.
On the surface, it looks like men and women are finally getting on the same page.
Okay.
But are they?
Are they?
Things happen quickly these days,
Mhm.
especially the evolving roles of the sexes.
Yes.
But unfortunately, there are two major hurdles that keeps getting